Yo, 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 what's good, y'all? It's your boy Tony the Savant back with another one. Let's do the intro properly. Shout out to the BCE, the SCE, my boy Mello. That's the president. Shout out to my boy Jeezy. That's my manager. That's shout out to my cousin Hawk. Let me hit the T, y'all. Cousin been supporting since day one. I love that and I love you. Let's get into it. So, one of my favorite players of all time. See, I got a different category of how I rate my favorite players. And a lot of times, a lot of people that I talk basketball with, I get criticized to a degree, on how I evaluate basketball. I know this is very, it's probably not, typically in the box how I go about judging basketball players. But I just got to say that Kobe Bryant is the guy that I was raised up on. Michael Jordan introduced me to basketball. Kobe Bryant showed me how to play basketball. So when I say that, I just want to say that I call Michael Jordan the GOAT. Steph Curry is my GOAT. But Kobe Bryant is in a different category all in himself. Like, I look at Kobe Bryant like my big brother. You feel me? Like, I took a life advice from Kobe. I have the Mamba mentality. You feel me? Like, that's how close me and Kobe, as far as my how I perceive him, is more of a big brother to little brother relationship, because it's because of Kobe that I have such a strong a mental focus, if you will. And I'm not bragging or nothing like that. I don't want nobody to think I'm tooting my own horn. I'm just trying to express the influence that Kobe had on my life. As far as basketball goes, yeah, of course. Anytime I played basketball during my up and coming days, as a kid, high school, a little bit of the college I played, it was always in a Kobe-like fashion. I've ran many a laps, many a suicides. I've done many a push-ups because I had a Mamba mentality. Sophomore year in high school, you're taking the shot because, I wasn't necessarily the star player, but I was probably the guy with the most, guts, if you will. I didn't care about taking certain shots. I never got flustered. People would be telling me, oh, that was a bad shot. In my head, it was a good shot because I was open. I know what I work on. But this is all, I'm just a student of Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? That's why I have such a fondness with Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum, Luka, Kawhi Leonard, all the Kobe students I can name. I'd say Devin Booker. I know all of these guys, and I've studied them as well, because once you look up to Kobe, man, you just have a certain, you just approach life in a certain way. And he called it the Mamba mentality, and I definitely would agree with that. Kobe was a very influential guy. Rest in peace. Left us way too soon, and I wanted to get into this report. The Lakers have announced that Kobe will be getting a statue at I forget what I like the Staples Centers. And I know I don't want to get, in no kind of legal trouble or nothing like that. But we're going to call it the Staples Center because that's what Kobe Bryant built. I know it's something called like the cryptocurrency center now, whatever. It's weird, but nonetheless, Kobe Bryant built the Staples Center. And now he will be getting a statue. They announced on August 8th, 2024. So incorporating both his numbers, of course, 8 and 24 into that. And they'll be unveiling a statue with him, and also it'll be have Gigi in there as well. Rest in peace. And I think this is dope, man. I think it's long overdue. Of course, we just lost Kobe not too long ago, but what Kobe Bryant meant to the Lakers organization, he probably could have got a statue while he was still playing. You know what I mean? Like, Kobe doesn't get his flowers from the mainstream media. We all know why, because Kobe had such a hubris about him. He did not like the media for the most part. He would let some guys in, like the Stephen A's and, certain guys, Amara Rashad. Kobe would do. He tilted his hat to certain media guys, of course, but for the most part, I remember the day that Kobe called most of these dudes in the media idiots, and I think that's from that point on, that's where they had a bone to pick with Kobe. I mean, to be honest, if you want to compare apples to oranges, if you will, the coverage of LeBron and the coverage of Kobe are night and day. You know what I mean? And both these dudes were both at their peaks. They definitely were the faces of the NBA. But how Kobe has been covered and how Kobe has been disrespected over the years since his passing is beyond me. I mean, they have all these GOAT conversations about Wilt, Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, LeBron James. They have all these discussions about the GOATs in those categories, but they never talk about Kobe. But then they'll fix up their mouth and say that Kobe was the closest thing to Michael Jordan. So it's just, you know what I mean? It's like talking out of both sides of your mouth. Michael Jordan's the GOAT, but the closest thing to Michael Jordan doesn't have a take in the GOAT conversation. I never understood that. Of course, how Kobe went about winning. There's always been a little bit of controversy involved in that because of him, being teammates with Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal is another generational talent. We all know Shaq's story. We're definitely gonna do a Shaq video pretty soon, but nonetheless, Kobe has taken a little bit of criticism and taken some hits to his legacy because of that, and I think that's always been. It's always been a disservice because when you look back at those games, those stats, those numbers, all that, Kobe was not being carried by Shaq by any means. There was several moments throughout their three-peat and just throughout their time together where Shaq wasn't much of a factor, and then Kobe had to do the heavy lifting to get him up. Kobe and Shaq are definitely the best duo. I would say the best duo to ever play each other as far as two star players having the capabilities to be able to carry a team, you know what I mean, for long stretches of a game, through championship series, all that stuff. Kobe just didn't never get the kind of credit that Shaq got because Shaq was getting the finals MVPs, of course. We all know, I think he got the league MVP in 2000. So, Shaq was getting a lot more of the hardware, if you will, a lot more of the accolades at that time, and Kobe was still on the up and coming. We forget Kobe was drafted in 1996, won his first championship in 2000. That's only 4 years in the league, and he was sitting on the bench for the first 2 years. You know what I mean? He was a bench player, so I think that's the part of Kobe's journey and his career that people tend to forget about. Kobe was a talented, highly rated, guy, even back when he was just a high school player, but he had to go through the trenches. You know what I mean? He went through the trenches. He earned everything he got. He earned every minute he got, playing behind the likes of Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel, who were solid players, definitely solid rotational players back in those days for the Lakers. Kobe earned his spot. You know what I mean? He earned the roster spot while both those dudes. He earned the starting spot while both those dudes were still on the roster, I believe. I would have to look back. I know Nick Van Exel, I think he ended up going somewhere else, but nonetheless, he definitely got the beat out Eddie Jones for the starting shooting guard position, and rightfully so because Kobe earned it. But then, of course, nowadays with all the hoopla in the media, nobody brings that up. Nobody has an appreciation for the journey, the work that it takes. So much so that we see how they discount Michael Jordan's, how Michael Jordan was getting beat up and sent to the crib before he decided that he was going to put in a little extra work, a little extra time, a little extra mental focus in order to improve himself so that he can be more of an asset and a championship player to his team. You know what I mean? And that's the same approach Kobe had to it. And I think that particular aspect of these legendary players has been a bit discounted, you know what I mean, for whatever reason, if these guys are just forgetting about it, I'll shoot them some bail in that regard. But if they are, it seems more of like a agenda. Oh, excuse me, I'm using my LeBron jargon. It seems more like there's an agenda involved when it comes to Kobe, because Kobe was never, he was, but he didn't care to be a media darling, if you will. And that's something us real aficionados of the game have always appreciated about Kobe. He's always kept it about the purest thing in sports, competition and winning. And so, Kobe's always gotten his flowers in the basketball communities, definitely. In my networks, Kobe is definitely renowned. And so the statue that he'll be getting this time next year is very much so earned. I hope that I'm in a position to, and right now I'm going to make it as my goal. I'm going to put it on my board. Make it my goal to go out to LA and see that unveiling of the statue in person. Hopefully I can go live, have my crew with me. We go out there and we make an event of it. We'll see what happens. I'll talk to the prez, my boy Mello, and I would love to do that. I would love to see that because that's the kind of influence and impact Kobe had on my life. Like I say, I love Jordan. I was raised on Jordan. Jordan was my superhero. I didn't need Superman, Batman, The Flash, none of those guys. I had Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Phil Jackson. You know what I mean? Those were superheroes when I was coming up in the '90s as a Southside Chicago kid. Also, Steph Curry, you know what I mean? I've been watching Steph Curry since his first day at Davidson. Excuse me. Just watched him go from, this little 6'3" guard, 6'2", 6'3" guard that everybody just thought he was going to just be a shooter. You know what I mean? I had the injuries, all that kind of stuff. Came along, and now he's one of the best point guards, probably the second best point guard all time. And now we got, like I say, Kobe Bryant. These are my big three. Kobe Bryant was the dude that literally showed me how to play the game. Literally, never. And this is the crazy part too about Kobe, bro. I didn't know nothing about basketball tutorial videos. One of the first things I've ever seen on YouTube, when I first started watching YouTube anyway, was Kobe Bryant basketball instructional videos where he was just literally giving you the cheat code to his game. And this is for any young basketball players out there right now. Look up the Kobe Bryant training videos, because this is what elevated my game from just being a speedster. I used to be known, my coach used to call me a speedster. I could just outrun everybody, even with the ball. I'm dribbling. I didn't have any crossover moves in my beginning of my basketball career as a kid. I just literally could just outrun you, get to the cup, and throw that mug up for a layup. That was the essentials to my game until I started watching those Kobe Bryant videos and applying footwork and applying skills and pump fakes and all that kind of. We all know Kobe's game. Kobe already got the deepest bag. And honestly, I was looking at some Kyrie Irving videos, and Kyrie is a student of Kobe. Looking at Kobe's bag, the only person I would say that has a deeper skills bag than Kobe Bryant is Kyrie Irving, bro. And that is kind of even. I'm going to do a video just comparing just those two skill sets alone, man. I'm going to give him my boy Denny. My boy Marlo knows basketball and boxing, and I'm going to have him fix up. We're going to do a little combination video where we just doing highlights and singling out the most skilled plays from these two dudes, because like I said, Kobe Bryant taught me how to play basketball. That's why I wouldn't necessarily say he's a GOAT, my GOAT, nothing like that. I wouldn't put them in a category, but with Kobe, the position he holds is more so right here, big bro, in the heart. When I talk about Kobe, I just did it for 12 minutes, by accident. When I talk about Kobe, the passion starts coming out of my vernacular. I know it, but that's just all I got for this one. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. Also, Vanessa Bryant announced that we getting a new Kobe shoe. I have to look at that. I took a screenshot of it when I seen the announcement, just because I was busy at the time. But nonetheless, we got a new Kobe shoe coming out. I got to see exactly when that's coming out. I think it's August 23rd. Yeah, not a little. It's coming back to me. I got a bit of a photographic memory. August 23rd, which is Kobe's birthday. I believe we're getting a new Kobe 8 shoe. So I'll keep on top of that. I'm about to start my sneakers channel too, man. I'm a big sneaker head, and like I said, I'm gonna keep y'all up to date on that one as well. But shout out to the Los Angeles Lakers for getting my boy his statue finally, and rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, Gigi Bryant. We definitely miss y'all on this side of life. But nonetheless, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on this channel. Your boy ain't gonna stop working, man. I'm sorry, I don't even hardly sleep. It's cat naps and coffee, god dang. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's not gonna stop. I'm coming for the top spot. So I thank y'all for the support. I love y'all for the support, and I appreciate y'all for the support. I'm not a player, I'm not a coach, I'm a savant. Salute.